Duo Casimiro and Marcus Rashford over their trips to the United States during the international break. Rashford was in attendance at Madison Square Garden in New York on Monday night. Was seen leaving the venue following an NBA match between the New York Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets. While midfielder Casimiro flew to Orlando for a family holiday to Disney World, as seen on his Instagram. Looks like having a great time. Speaking on the latest episode of Stick to Football though, Neville said he, meaning Marcus Rashford, has got a mental break. He's got to get away and has got to rest with friends. Then you talk about the choice of venue. How far do you fly? What's the time difference? Is that going to give a jet lag issue? Is that going to give a stiffness issue from being on a flight? This is on Casimiro more than Rashford, but if I'm 30 years old and I'm looking after my body, and he's won 5 Champions Leagues and is an unbelievable player, but if he was away with Brazil for 10 days, we would say he would struggle this weekend because he's been away. I'm not that wound up about Rashford and Casimiro going over to the United States. I'm asking the question based on professionalism. You're playing badly, the team are losing, you're 13th in the league, and there is a new manager coming in. Would you choose that trip as a break to recharge your batteries? That's not a recharging trip. It's not right.
Gary Neville has criticised Manchester United stars Casimiro and Marcus Rashford for their recent trips to the United States during the international break. With new manager Ruben Amorim taking charge and attempting to rebuild a struggling United squad, Neville expressed concern over the players' decisions to travel long distances at such a critical time in the season. Marcus Rashford was seen courtside at Madison Square Garden for an NBA game, mingling with New York Knicks player Jalen Brunson. Meanwhile, Casimiro spent time at Disney World in Orlando with his family, sharing moments from his trip on Instagram. Although the pair were technically on a break, Neville emphasized the importance of maintaining peak physical readiness, especially when dealing with extensive travel and potential jet lag. On his podcast, Neville highlighted that while taking a mental break is necessary, the choice of activities and locations raises questions about their commitment to being in optimal condition for club duties. He noted, "It's about making decisions that ensure you are fully prepared for training and games, particularly in a tough season like this." Neville singled out Casimiro, given his seniority and experience, suggesting that a more disciplined approach could set a stronger example 6-7. These criticisms come as United face mounting pressure in the Premier League under Amorim's leadership. Neville's comments underline a broader expectation for professionalism and focus among players, particularly when the team is underperforming and undergoing managerial changes 6-7.